Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome. We're gonna get ready for the day. We're still running with the Oden's Eye eyeshadow palettes. Today we're gonna use the Trick or Treat palette. And I'm definitely thinking, I'm looking at these two rows right here, but mostly I'm looking at, I guess, these right here, but we'll see, because I kind of am looking at that one too. Who knows what'll happen? Who knows? Alright. I don't have anything picked out besides the palette and an eyebrow pencil. But I was thinking I'm going to use the Hourglass foundation and just see how yellow it actually is on me. But first, I'm going to put some of this Covergirl Trueblend Skin Enhancer, Luminizer, and Jelly Opal Glow. Everything I use will be in the description box. But we'll slap some of this on right quick. Started raining last night and it's still raining this morning. I swear, every time Stampede happens, we get a good amount of rain afterwards. I will say though that this is the most rain we've gotten in July ever. Like, we've already beaten our July record, I believe. We don't normally get this amount of rain, but it's needed. We need rain, especially for all the times we got barely none. But I think the week Stampede started, a couple of days before Stampede started, it has rained every single night right up until now. Like, but the past couple of nights, when I say it's been raining, I mean it's like someone turned a hose on and the rain's coming down. That kind of rain. Alright, let that sit for a second. Oops, wrong lid. Yeah, the Hourglass foundation, I know I like it. Like I said, I believe, I want some earrings. I do believe it's too yellow for me. I just want to let that sit for a second. I'm going to put in my what do you call these? Ear cuffs? Normally, I only do silver jewelry, but I have noticed the past couple of months, maybe even the past year, I've been doing gold. I don't think nothing I've been using though is real. I think it's all fake. Even my necklaces, well, except for one. One necklace is real. The other ones that I have are all fake, and you can kind of tell because they got like that yellowness to them. I would eventually like to get, there's two necklaces I like to get. One with my initial, but a certain type, and then a cross one. See, these went on easy yesterday. Did I clasp them a little bit? No, I didn't. It's like, did my ears grow overnight? How the heck do I get this on? I like these ones because when I get them on, they stay on. They don't slide off. Why aren't you going on? Darn it. It's like you cannot wear me today. Why does that happen? There we go. Kinda gotta push. I don't want to wear them in the exact same spot on both ears. And then we'll put some hoops in right quick, and then the should be dry enough. We shall wear Yeah, a lot of the earrings I wear are like, these are, what's it called? Oh my goodness. I said it before. House of Harlow. Who... I don't know who the person of House of Harlow is. You guys? I don't. But I get most of my earrings from Winners. I do have a coffee made. I should probably make a protein shake. Alright, I think this is it's dry enough. Anyways, we'll shake this. It's the Hourglass Soft Glow Foundation. The shade that I have is Ambient 5. I probably need like Ambient 2. Yeah, see, it's yellow. And I do know I could mix it with something else if I wanted to, but I don't have yellow undertone. I have more of a neutral cool. And I almost always go for neutral tones when I get foundation. Doesn't look bad though, blending it in. But I can definitely see, especially in the mirror behind the camera, that it's yellow. Maybe, is it yellow or is it just warm? Maybe it's warm. I don't know. So to make sure it's all blended in. Oops. And I only do one layer, not two. Okay, we'll leave it right there. Yeah, a lighter shade and something not that tone. Okay. We're gonna use the Elf. No, this is Tarte Sculpt tape. Just blend this in. That's nice too. I do like this Tarte product a lot. I've talked about it before in other videos. It's one that I would repurchase, but I would prefer to get it with a discount or something. Okay. I'm gonna use the Makeup by, no, I always say Makeup by, the Milk Makeup. This is one of those, oh, I do need a brush for this. Where's my favorite brush for this kind of product? Here it is. One of my favorite products, which it's not on Sephora, I looked, so I'm kind of, I mean, I still have lots of product left, is this NARS The Multiple in the shade Copacabana. It's one of my favorites. I will repurchase it when I'm out, but this is nowhere to be found on Sephora. Somebody's gonna be like, yes it is. I really like it. I don't know why, but it's a favorite product of mine. If I could only have like one stick like that, it would be that one. Are you guys seeing what's trending right now on YouTube? There's, if I could only keep one palette from every brand. And I was like, hey, that's actually not a bad idea. I don't have a lot of brands, but I do have a lot. And I was like debating, is that a video that I want to do? The only thing is, I don't know. How do you tag somebody to give credit for the creator? And then I don't know who started it, because I've seen Batty Bean or Batty Jean do it. Is it Batty or Betty? And I've seen Angelica do it. But if I was to do it, I would do 2 videos. I do if I could only keep one palette from each. Well, actually, what was that thought? Okay, I would do one palette from each brand. If I could only keep one palette from each brand that I currently have, what would it be? But then I had a thought after watching those videos of another video idea, and I was like, that would be actually good too. But what was it? Hopefully my memory may be jogged later. Hopefully. Alright, so I'm checking out NARS. I really like NARS. There's other NARS products I would like to try eventually. But for the multiple, let's see. Yep, that looks how I do it. Okay, so the multiple, NARS The Multiple, it's right here. Tell me why they only have one shade here. This is a Color Orgasm, which is very pretty. But when you click on it, before you click on it, it says 3 shades. I click on it, there's literally just this one. I'd probably end up having to go onto the NARS website, or go, do they have a store? Yeah, NARS actually has a couple of things I wouldn't mind trying, but nothing that's like, hey. Anyways, it isn't on there, so that's kind of a bummer. I've been checking like every couple of weeks. Anyways, I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup one. This one, I'll use it the exact same way. Let's put it on this brush like this. This is a highlighter. It's in the shade Lit. I'll put it in the description box like everything else. I don't do links. I just post the makeup that I wear and the shades. And that's it. I just take my brush like this. I'm debating what blush I'm gonna use. I don't know if I want to do my eyes first today or do the blush. There's a lot of blush that I want to use. Like, this is pretty, but I feel like the NARS one gives me a bit more of what I like. Yeah, that one's so subtle, and I'm not gonna take it directly on my cheeks because that isn't how I do it the NARS one either. But this is very subtle. I don't have really many Milk makeup items. I have this in the bronzer stick, contour stick, that's it. I do know I like the Kush mascara, which I have not gotten around to repurchasing that. I was going to, but another mascara I want to try, one I've never tried before. Okay, so for blush, oh, I need powder bronzer. What do I want to use? Okay, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever one because I've only used this a couple of times and it's very pigmented, and I do have shade 15 Wild Sand. I don't know if this is the lightest shade or not, and I feel like it isn't, and then I need a lighter shade. But it's pigmented. So I just dip my brush in there very lightly so I don't get too much product. Matt made a farmer's wrap and it smells friggin' good. He normally gets farmer's wrap from Tim Hortons, but I decided to try and replicate them. Mine tastes better.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not just saying not to say that, but I think mine tastes better. You do gotta make sure you have chipotle sauce, because that's what really makes it. And at the end is the chipotle sauce. Okay, I think that looks nice. I feel like it looks scary in here, and that's why I don't pull it out. Also, why does my face look less puffy this morning? I have a question. Perimenopause, does that, because like, you know, like hormones go up and down, does that make your face go puffy for a week or whatever, and then like the puffiness goes away? Because this morning, my face, I was looking in the mirror and I was like, why aren't you puffy? Weird. Let me look at the shadow. I don't know if I want to do a pink blush. No. I think I'll do something neutral. Because I have some I'm trying to play around with, test. That one's pink. You know what? I bought the Dior. Let's use it. Okay? I think we'll go with Candy. Oh, that's Rosy Glow. Huh? Oh. These smell good. As soon as I open this, strawberry shortcake dolls. That's what I smell. Yum. Okay, I'm going to use this one here, Candy. And I'm going to use the coordinating cream blush because, yes. And I think those are out here. I like the packaging too. Alright. What have I been using? I think I've been using this, right? And we'll throw some of this on. The shade that I really wanted was Toffee, and then I've talked myself out of it, and then I feel like I'm talked back into wanting to get the Toffee shade again. I need to go back and re-swatch that on moisturized hands. But at the same time, I'm like, that's pretty. I intend on getting the House Labs Pomelo Peach, whatever you want to call it. And I'm like, maybe I'll skip the Dior one. I do like the Dior, these Dior cheek products that I have so far. I think if they would not have come out with these, I would not have bought it, though. Because the Dior stuff has always intrigued me, it's always caught my eye. Sometimes I do like, I don't know, I feel like their face products catch my eye the most. And then I look at the price and it's like, Tammy, like, does price really bother you that much? It's like, it does and it doesn't. I feel like it depends on how bad I want to try the product for price to influence me or not. Like, I've said this many times, I'm more likely to buy a very expensive eyeshadow palette than I am to buy expensive foundation. And you might be like, yeah, but you just used Hourglass. I did not pay Hourglass price. If I have an expensive foundation, it's because I got it from BoxyCharm. Not because I went and spent the money on it. But I would go spend the money on the Makeup by Mario one. That's how much, if I could only have one foundation at this point, as much as I have several favorite foundations, I would be content and happy with the Makeup by Mario one. If that was the only one. If I could only have one. I like it that much. Okay, I'm going to go in with setting powder. And I think today we'll use... Do we use my favorite? This one's not blurring. I feel like I'll use this one with another one. See, a lot of them, I like to get a mattifying setting powder. Yeah, we'll use this. Because I do want to take this. Like, what one did I just use? I don't know. I'm just gonna take this. This is my Rimmel Kind and Free pressed powder. Maybe this will help with the color of the foundation a little bit too, so it doesn't look so yellow. I don't know, I can't tell if it looks too yellow or it looks too warm. I do think complexion though is looking nice. So, all right, and then we're gonna go into the powder blush. Also in, did I grab the wrong one? No. Are they all called Rosy Glow? That's what confuses me. I'm like, what's the other one called? Rosewood. Oh, okay. I'm like, what's the name of it? Anyways, we will put some of this on here. Dior has confirmed, I'm pretty sure it was Dior, they confirmed that there is a spearmint scent to their blushes, these ones here. I still can't smell anything spearmint at all, and I really like spearmint. I still smell like licorice, like a sweet licorice. Yeah, they smell good. I like the smell of them. And then, of course, the powders, like I said. I smell those strawberry shortcake dolls from the blush powders, which I like. Pretty blush. My Boxy Charm is out for delivery. I don't know if it's going to show up here today or tomorrow. I'm excited for next month's box. Although 2 of the items are going to go in the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Because I already have them. Unless they give options. And that's something I was thinking about. So there's going to be a Patrick Ta palette. I have 2 of them. So I don't know if they're going to give a choice between which Patrick Ta palette or if it's just one that they have picked out and that's the one you get. In that case, that'll go in the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. But if they have all 3 on there and you can choose one, I would probably end up choosing the matte one. But I don't think that's the case. Something tells me no. I think it's going to be one of the 2 I already have. And then there's going to be from my understanding, what I've seen, there's going to also be a Makeup by Mario highlighter. And it looks like the one that I already have. So I put that in there too. But next month's box does look good. And I don't mind putting some of the stuff, especially if I already have it, in the giveaway box. Because I am working on a giveaway box. I did 2 giveaways already. I think maybe, I feel like I did 3, but I know I did 2 for sure. No, did I do 3? Possibly. Yes, I did. I did 3 giveaways so far. The last one was when I hit... Did I do the last one at 500 subs or 600? I think it was 500 subs, and then I did say I wasn't gonna do another one until I hit 1,000. If I never hit 1,000 subs, that's fine. Excuse me. We're at the end of season 3 of the originals, and we're at the I think we're episode 21. Somebody died, and I can't help but think they should be alive, and they probably are going to come back to life. No, I won't get spoilers, because even though the originals has been out and it's been done for a while, I know many people still have not watched it, including me. Like, I've only ever watched season 1 and 2. Season 3 is a whole new thing for me. I almost like the originals better than Vampire Diaries. Reason being, the last 2 seasons of the Vampire Diaries was so boring and lackluster to me. And so far, the originals, even though we're only on season 3 and there's still 2 more seasons, it's a lot more entertaining. Like, Vampire Diaries was my favorite until we got to the last 2 seasons, and then it was like really boring. But we seen it through and finished it out. Are we gonna watch Dexter next?
I think so.
I think we're gonna watch Dexter next. Because I believe we've only watched maybe the first 2 episodes of that show many moons ago. So we should give it another try. Alright, base. I like the base. I've been liking my base lately. Oh my goodness. I can't talk. Okay, we do need one moment. I am going to use a new mascara today. I have a drawer here that has... I can show you guys later because I do have a new piece here. I think I showed Eden photos and she's the only one who has seen this. But... I think I'm just going to grab a new mascara. We won't use it till after, but I will say this thing feels so cheap and it feels like it's made out of plastic. It's the Lancome Flutter extension. I've mentioned multiple times I want to try this. How? Okay, I won't judge it yet, but I'm like, how is this gonna grab my lashes? You know what it looks like? It looks like it's gonna do nothing. That's what. Where's the bristles? My camera doesn't focus. We will see. Anyways, the packaging, I like the color of it and I kind of like the shape of the tube or whatever. This feels so light. Flutter extension. We'll see if it's going to be a hit or miss. But I've been wanting to try it, so I bought it and it came with like a mini this, which is kind of cute. Maybe I'll put this on. I don't know what shade this is. I'll put this on while I do my eye makeup. This won't be my lip for today though. Looks like it's clear. That actually smells like the Dior. Ooh. That's pretty. What product is this? My lips look, in my mirror, my lips look smooth. I like that color too. What? I thought it was going to be clear. This is a look in itself. Throw some mascara on and out the door. I will not look this up. I'm just gonna set that right there. I ain't looking that up. Alright, let's get into the eyes. Stay off the Sephora website, baby. It feels like a balm. What is it? I can't read because everything's so, even with my glasses on. I'll figure it out, but my lips look smooth. I like the color, even though it looks like it's like gonna be clear. Yeah. Okay. Get some eye brushes because I'm distracting myself. Yeah, that smells like the Dior. Does it? Does it really? A little bit sweeter. But it has that, I can smell that hint of like licorice scent. Okay. We will get into the eye look. I'm just wiping my brushes off on a cloth right quick. Alright, we're gonna start out with, I'm gonna take the shade Wicked and just run that all over. Just to kind of like set the lid. And then I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is called Howl. And we'll just see what happens with this. I don't really have a vision in mind. Like, I know what colors I want to use, but how this turns out, nobody knows. Just make sure this is blended to where I want it. I ate a lot of salty foods. Is that weird? I'm not worried about the salt because my neurologist told me to up my salt intake because we don't put salt in our food here. So the only salt we get is if it's like in takeout or if it's salt that's naturally in something. But I've been not using my electrolytes, or that I stopped months ago. But yesterday I did have quite some salty food, and I'm kind of confused. Why does the puffiness in my face, to me, my face doesn't look as puffy as it did the past week. Does anybody? I know I'm not the only one who goes through that. You have like a week or two of a puffy face, and then it goes away, and people think you lost weight, and you're like, no, I didn't lose weight. I definitely have not lost weight. I am a chunky monkey, as I like to call myself. Your girl likes to eat, okay? I feel like I'm a sloth. Well, okay, ideally I'd like to be a sloth. That's my spirit animal. But I can't be. You wanna know why? Because sleeping too much gives me headaches too. It brings on migraines. Some of the silliest things, man, I tell ya. Okay, I want to go into... I feel like I know why I don't pull this one out. So I do like the colors in here in the color story. I feel like it's because this palette lacks another matte, something a bit lighter. I feel like we didn't need both these two in here. Could have got rid of one of those. Alright, I'm just going to go into Jack-O-Lantern, this one right here. Again, no idea what's going to happen here. But we're going to mix colors because I like to mix colors. Especially for someone who likes neutrals, but when I play with color, I like to mix the shades. I'm not going up as high with this one. My friend Eden may have talked me out of making an order yesterday. Oden's Eye, there's a palette on Oden's Eye. There's two. There's an all shimmer palette, and then there's like a green earthy palette that I've been wanting, but it keeps going out of stock. Well, I can get both plus 2 free brushes for $129. Like total. But she said wait till Black Friday because they do up to 40% off, and then I'm like, but what if they don't have these anymore? That's what I'm like, because I really want these two palettes. I think it's called Stone. What's it called? I'm bad with remembering the names of the palettes. But the green earthy palette is called something Stone or Stone and something. And it's gone out of stock several times already. And I don't know if it's like eventually not gonna go out of stock and not come back. And that's why I wanna order it. I love green shadows, especially certain tones, and this one has the kind of tones I like. And then they have an all shimmer palette. Alright, that looks nice. I'm gonna take this color and put that on the lower lash line. I like these colors of blue eyes. It's a lot more yellow to me than it is in the pan. Actually, it makes me think of honey mustard shade. Honey mustard is so good. It's pretty. I'm gonna go into... Ooh, do I want to do green or do I want to do... There's Vampire Bangs. Looks like I have not touched that shade at all. Actually, there's several in here. I can tell what my brush has been in. My brush has not touched this shade or this shade at all. I'm gonna dip into Vampire Fane, so this one here. We'll do like, ooh, that's pretty. I am using like a smaller brush because I want to keep those yellow orangey tones up higher and keep this reddish brown one down lower. And I'm gonna take whatever's left, actually, just put that on the outer part. And I'm literally just slightly dipping this. That's pretty. Okay. I'm gonna take this brush. That's pretty. Okay. For the shimmers, there's Mummy's Curse. So there's Mummy's Curse. There is Full Moon. And then there's this one here called Deadly. I almost said Daddy. That's funny. I think I want to start with Deadly first. This copper color is just... Fall leaves is all I'm thinking about right now. This rain's making me dream about fall. And then I'm gonna take Full Moon. in the middle. So a little bit over that first shimmer. Because I want a fall vibe here. And then we're going to take Mummy's Curse, this one here. Just much lighter. I'm gonna go back into Full Moon. And then I'm gonna go back into Deadly. And we have a very beautiful fall look. So pretty, so pretty. Okay, I'm just gonna take a clean brush for a second. And just go like this. Bonjour. Still raining.
When is the mattress supposed to get here?
It was supposed to get here this morning, but now they're saying early afternoon.
Really?
Yep.
Just because of the rain?
No. They probably have other deliveries. Very pretty. So let's do the same thing on the other eye. I'm just thinking, if I want to do like this and then like do different shimmers, what would I do? I'd probably do the Trick or Treat one, so this one here on the outer part, and then these two shimmers here as well. Part of me is like, do I try that on the other eye? I mean, I'm home today. No, I want to do this. I was like, is this one of Angelica's palettes? And it is. One of the palettes that I really wanted was the Hella palette, and I waited too long to get that. I'm very disappointed. Have any of you guys bought her, like, her own brand Singe Beauty palettes? I've debated, but because I want to support her, and I'm like, but what's the likelihood? Like, how often would I pull those two palettes out that she has? I like the color stories of both. I would use them, but I don't know that I would get enough use out of them. So, I don't know. I might actually get her makeup brushes. So pretty. Because I do like makeup brushes. And then I'm going to go into Full Moon again. I should have worn a different color shirt. This purple shirt would have gone good with the last two Oden's eye palettes that I'm going to use. Trying to make sure both sides look the same. So pretty. There we go. And then same, I'm just gonna take this brush just on the outer part of my eye here. This is definitely a fall. I mean, it's all year round, but definitely giving fall vibes. Very pretty. If you don't know, fall's my favorite season. I like that the temperature is not too warm, not too cool. I like the cloudy, overcast days, the rain, how quiet it seems to be in the fall. I like being on the road in the fall too. Seeing all the trees and stuff. Very pretty. I like that. Alright, I'm going to spray my face. Because I think I have enough on the... I think I have enough. Do I want anything else? Yeah, well, actually, you know what? I want to do a little bit more of that shade Howl. Yeah, this one. Just a little bit. It's right here. I just think this color combo makes blue eyes pop. I like it. Alright, I'll spray the face now. We're going to use Milani. Because this one doesn't stink. Someone did tell me in my comments that Milani does have a matte sprayer one. I'll buy it if they have it this size. I refuse to buy the small size knowing that I can get the big size for the same price. Huh?
Huh?
Are you talking to me or no?
Oh, talking to myself.
Okay.
What about you?
About me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
why? Now the question is, do I want more blush? This is... Oh, I like this eye color. No lie, I think I want to use this lip product today. Because we're home. This feels nice, and I like the color. Although maybe I'll put something a bit warmer on. But that looks nice and feels nice. Let's try this mascara out, which looks like it's not even going to grip my lashes. But we will see, right? Well, it definitely got my lashes, and I feel like it really got me at my root too, which it's like how when the bristles are so tiny. Alright, at the moment there's like zero complaint. let me come back here. Clean. I got a little mascara on here. As you can see, I still got mascara on my lash line. I feel like that's inevitable for me. Well, I'll just leave it as is because I don't want to ruin this, but I do want a little bit more. I definitely think it's lengthening. It's called Flutter. Is it called Flutter? I don't know. Flutter extension. Definitely got my lashes. I didn't think it would though. This is also, it's a formula that's in between. Not dry, but not wet. Are we gonna see more mascara ones coming out that are like this? Because surprisingly, this is getting my lashes and I'm able to get right in there at my root. Yeah. No complaints. All right. I only do one coat, so whatever's on the brush is what I use. I don't go back in and try and do a second coat. Anyways, I'm gonna keep it like that. I really like the color, that lip color. For lips, I mean, I could call it done here. I used that yesterday. It needs to get put away. What do I want to use? Let's see. I'm home today, so it's not like I'm gonna... We'll use this today. It's the Kosas Wet Lip Oil in the shade Unbuttoned. I'm trying to use this one up. I like these, but again, it's one of those, I don't want to... I don't have a full size. I don't want to get a full size till the mini is gone. But I like these Kosas lip oils. I find them to be hydrating and comfortable and smoothing. Anyways, final look. This is what I'm gonna stick with. I like it. The hair will be... I'm not doing my hair today. I washed it last night and I decided I'm just gonna leave my hair be today because we're just hanging out at home. Are you gonna run to the store today?
No.
You might need to. Alright. Let me know what you guys think. I really like this. I like the orange, yellow, gold. It's nice. And I still consider this a neutral look, although not everybody else would. Alright guys, we still have 2 more to go after this one. So just to like reiterate, I did use these 3 shades here, these 3 here, and I used this one right here for this look. And I like it. Alright, I'm gonna skedaddle on out of here. Let me know if you guys know how to like tag people, because I think I might do one of those if I could only keep one palette from each brand. What would I do? Because that would make me really think about it too. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Anyways, thanks for watching guys. This one doesn't have any shifty shades in it. Although I can still see there's mascara. Because it doesn't really matter. No one's gonna be like in my face. Alright, see you tomorrow guys. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.